Hey, what's going on, Bromy?
What's up, man?
This is my partner in crime over here.
Quiet. I don't know if he's muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We're not sure if you're muted or not.
Connect them, there you go.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
There
going
we
on,
go.
man?
There we go. What's going on, pimp?
How you doing?
What's happening? Okay, it's two of you guys. Okay, what's up?
We're the
Yeah.
addicts.
I was talking to you on Twitter, but this is my buddy, and we're one of two of the addicts.
Yes.
Okay, how's it going? How's it going?
Good, man.
It's
How are
great,
you?
man. It's great. It's an honor to have you, honestly.
It really is.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure to be on, guys.
Thank you for making some time to come out here tonight.
Hey, are those real sunglasses? I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask about that the whole day, actually.
You said, are they real?
Yeah, like
Yeah, they're just sunglasses, third eye sunglasses.
okay, straight from
Yes, sir.
Futurama or something crazy.
It's
Yep.
the third-eyed raven, man. Game of Thrones.
Right?
Oh, shit.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so we just
Wow.
wanted to touch base on a few things in regards to the app, the growth that there has been over the past few months.
Definitely.
It seems like you've been an OG. I've been seeing you in at least Discord since April, around there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got onto the app in March 12th this year. So yeah, I'm not like super OG, but I guess I'm OG enough.
Hey man, that's pretty good,
That's
honestly.
some clout.
Yeah, when did you guys find out about it?
I found out from him back in the day, I think.
I found out March 4th was my first
Yeah.
day actually hearing about the app, downloading it. I didn't buy anything. Actually, I'm kicking myself right now that
Yeah.
I didn't buy anything back then because there was Rizzos all around.
Man, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I was on. There were still like Todd's left and stuff. I got like 3 though, so I'm happy with that.
Nice. That's
Nice.
awesome. That's
Nice.
great.
Yeah, you must be
Definitely.
super excited with this recent price update. It's like 750 right now for a
At
Todd.
least he's like, yeah.
Yeah, like we all knew this day would come, but we didn't. It's still surreal when it comes. We know that Todd is the first appearance on the app and stuff like that. It's a popular Batman figure, and when we buy these NFTs, we know that they're going to go up in value. But when the day gets here, it's just still like, wow,
Yeah.
Definitely. Shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. So if you don't
So,
mind, I got a few questions for you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You want to kick off with anything?
So personally, I just wanted to know, what do you think the top 4 or top 5 collectibles on the app right now would be that would be a great investment for Comic-Con or post Comic-Con?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. I know this has been like hammered across the community already, but all the first appearances, of course, the first appearance Harley Quinn, first appearance Joker, the Todd McFarlane Batman, of course, and then let's see. I'm trying to think of anything outside of the Batman Black and White series, because basically I think all of those are winners. Like you really can't go wrong with those right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think real quick off the top of the head. Maybe Bubbles. I know she's expensive.
Oh, okay, Bubbles. Okay.
Yeah, she's expensive, but like me personally, I grew up watching the Powerpuff Girls, and I know people are going to want to complete that trio, right? So
True.
that's going to be a really like an OG collectible to have, because not everybody's going to be able to do that since there's only 600 of Bubbles,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, my thing is, there's only like 150 Donnies. So
Yeah.
that's a tough one. Like same thing with the Ghost Trap. There's only 1,750 people who can actually complete that. Actually, I think there's less than that because
They take 40.
No, what is one of the logos? If you want to complete the set, don't you need a platinum or a gold logo? And
Platinum.
I'm pretty sure that they're really, really low mintage.
Yeah, I mean, I would have easily said Donnie, but I was just thinking more realistically for normal people, regular people.
Right.
Yeah.
At 40,000 price tag is way too much for me.
You know, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's even
guys.
yeah, it's come down to 19,000. That's still too much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but the floor just got bought back up thanks to shout out Butt Thompson. You know, those spreadsheets,
Definitely
Yeah.
handy.
you know. Someone brought the floor back up to 40,000 this morning. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody probably took advantage of that 19K then.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Ray Fixie, shout out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of him, this man's at 400 right now. Actually, one
Yeah.
of them 400.
And he's just an outspoken whale. There's like other whales on the app just that are working in the shadows, like the League of Shadows. They're just putting in work.
League of Shadows.
You
I
know?
love it. I love it.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I think that you know, there's a few really, really slept on pieces that a lot of people don't really, you know, take advantage of. Like people are finally realizing as of the past 48 hours that, you know, the Da Vinci line is going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal thing to buy. You
Definitely.
know, pair of shorts are like $900 retail from their store. So
Crazy.
you think that
Yeah.
first 2D poster, Ellen DeGeneres, I have a pride poster for you, you know, sub 1K. I'm ready. Let me know.
Nice.
Take that offer.
Nice, bro. You said for me?
No, for Ellen DeGeneres. I'm holding it
Oh.
for her.
Oh, nice.
That's my one
his
buyer.
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, we're so early. Like, you know, if you would think that it's obvious that Da Vinci would be like, you know, hurry up and buy that, right? But they were sitting on the app for like 250, 300 for so long.
Definitely.
And because like popular opinion, you know, people didn't see, you know, it's like her mentality. Like if you don't see people buying it, then you're just like, okay, I got time. It could sit there. And then when it happens, it's too late. You know, you're priced out. It's crazy.
Definitely. You go to sleep one night, it's 350, wake up and it's 600. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what did I do? I should have bought 3 while I had the chance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instant hindsight. Yep.
Like
Man.
I feel bad. I'm kicking myself right now. I sold a Pride not too long ago for some funds when it was like 650, so I can buy the backstab Labbit.
Okay.
You know.
I don't hate that move because the backstab has 888 or 888 additions. So I mean, I don't think it's a horrible move, but sometimes you got to look much further than like, you know, a couple months ahead and see where this is going, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, it depends on your motives too. Like if you're trying to make a quick flip, then there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're trying to hold long term, then maybe the Da Vinci was the better hold. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm definitely in this for the long term. You know, I'm not trying to sell anything right now. This is my personal retirement plan. So
Yeah, I feel the same way. That's what I'm doing.
It's college tuition right
yep,
there.
exactly.
Taken care of 4 years.
Right.
College, any college. Pick a country, any country.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So how about open seas? There's talks about the Dragon Girl set, all 4, 20 to 25K right when we get to open sea. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are about that.
Yeah, I slept on Dragon Girl too. Like I have the set, but I would have been buying up the uncommon if I would have thought it would have, you know, shoot up to 100 this quick, you know.
Yeah.
But
I slept on it.
yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, I think once these hit open sea, I think they're gonna have like I personally think they're gonna have a super high floor because you see these 2D pictures of dogs and cats and random animals going for like multiple ETH. So what do you think a VeVe NFT is gonna do if it has the quality, you know, 3D quality, premium, licensed, well popular brands, you know?
Definitely. So if that's the case, then how do you see the VeVe price market going up when they're released on the app?
Can you rephrase that? What do you mean?
All right. So Ultra Dragon Girl sold for, I believe, $89.99 gems. So if that gets sold on open seas, let's just say, argument's sake, 10 grand, 4 ETH.
Yeah.
Do you see VeVe changing the prices on their future NFTs, knowing that they can be moved to other areas and sold for higher quantity of money?
Oh, you mean like during the drop?
Yes. So instead of say we were on open seas now and Dragon Girl sells for 10,000, do you think they would think down the line like, hey, maybe we should increase the market price of our collectibles at first instead of releasing the Ecto 1 for 120? They could have said, let's do 300, knowing that they're going to get a profit off the back end. You think they're gonna take
Ooh,
advantage of
that's a great question, man.
that?
I would think that I think they would stick to their. I think they said before that they were going to stick to their standards. You know, the ultra rare common, stick to the prices, because I don't think it's fair to up hike or whatever you call it, up the price just
Sure.
because of what they sell in the secondary market. So you want to give everybody a fair chance to get in initially and then sell it for whatever it's going to be later. That's just my thoughts.
I can see that
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah. What about you guys? What do you think on that?
I personally think that they're going to keep it as, as low as they possibly can, just to get it into the hands of the not so rich people. Even 120 US dollars that's a lot of money for someone in a third world country who makes $120 a month, maybe. So I think that they're going to try and make it
Yeah.
as fair as possible, especially how they've been talking about the master collector program, how they don't want it to be pay to play. They want to have it as fair as possible. So
Definitely. I see them.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think instead of
But
increasing the gem price, I think they're just gonna increase the quantity more and more. So when we eventually we're at open seas, we're gonna have 2-3 times the users we have now. We can be at 1 million users. So instead of having 3,800 ultra rares, they got 38,000 ultra rares. Imagine that. They're making a lot of money from that.
Dude, and that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up, because that means everything on the app right now is currently undervalued. We have most, if not all of them, are like 10K editions or less, except for the DeLorean commons and uncommons.
yeah,
Definitely.
So you really can't go wrong. Whatever you decide to pick, buy whatever you can afford, hold on it, and just wait until Ethereum and OpenSea and everything else that's going to come, because we're winning just by knowing about the app right now.
Definitely, I can see that.
yeah. So I personally think that OpenSea is going to be such a big move for us. I do want to ask tonight on the AMA. I'm not sure if you're going to be on, but I want to know if when we go over to OpenSea, because OpenSea you get to mint the actual item, and there is no Superman or Batman on the app. Let's just say hypothetically, the moment that we go to Immutable and we can list that on OpenSea, will I be able to mint it and claim that royalty from the actual OpenSea mint?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I just posted a video on Immutable. I posted the Clubhouse chat that they had. That might have been answered in there, but I don't know for sure. I don't remember the answer to that. But I think all those possibilities are an option. So
That'd be nice.
it also
really nice.
It also depends on the licensor, because I know a few of these licensors still aren't comfortable letting their stuff off the VeVe app because they don't understand NFTs right now 100%. So
That's insane.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah.
So to maybe kind of steer it in a different direction as well for me. So what Comic-Con's in a week, next Friday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to seeing dropped, if there's any drops, or or what do you think would be dropped as well?
I'll go with will be dropped. I think maybe they might drop the first digital comic there, because that would be like the perfect place to do it, assuming they've been working on it, instead of just starting to work on it. But I'm looking forward to Marvel drops, of course. That would be the perfect spot for a Marvel drop. X-Men for sure. That's a comic, favorite. Wolverine, that would break the app, more more Justice League characters, the Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, you name it.
Okay. Yeah, I know that they have been mentioning that DC is going to be their biggest sponsor at Comic-Con. So, I'm just curious to find out what they'll be rolling out. Maybe a Poison Ivy. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. What about you guys? What are your top two looking forward to?
I mean, I'm pretty much there with you. I'm looking forward to Marvel. I'm a huge Avengers guy. Team Iron Man all day. I'd like to see a Hulkbuster. If they had a Hulkbuster come out, it'd blow my mind. Or the famous Snap. I'd be all over that. And I've been seeing, if you go on the app, I believe, if you go on the App Store, you can see on the VeVe app itself the Justice League on there, but in color. So
Yeah,
I'd be pretty stoked if I got to see that on the in release then.
yeah.
I'm personally really excited for Marvel myself. Anything Marvel is going to be huge just because that links back to Disney overall. And like, my girlfriend loves Disney, bro. Like, it's crazy. So
Yeah.
I can get her a Mickey and Minnie.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Well, if they announce Disney, if or when, it's over. You know, all those princesses, all the characters. There's so many characters.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It comes little boys can come in, little girls, like you said, the princesses, or boys love dragons. How to Train a Dragon can come. That would skyrocket through the app.
Yeah.
Good publicity.
Yeah.
Insane.
Hey, so I do have a quick question to touch on what you said about the comic books that might be released. Do you think that they would make the 2D Ultraman comics into comic books post Comic-Con? Because then it will be like a shout out to the OGs. Hey, you guys been holding on to this. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I
honestly thought that since the day they mentioned it, like it just looks different. Like I didn't know that was an actual comic book cover, but I thought that we might actually have to like turn that in and redeem it for like the toy that's on the comic or something like that.
Gotcha.
Like I always thought something was special about that. I just don't know. But now hearing about these comic books, it's even more in the air. It's like a more possibility now.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, because I find it weird. There's only 3 secret rares in the app, and that cover is one of them. So redeeming it for something would be a pretty cool way to, say a big thank you for everybody that has them. Flipping the couple months that they've been out too.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy.
Right. Yeah.
To piggyback off of him, how about now that they announced Marvel? Do you see them adding Marvel to the 2D posters, the covers?
I think so because I'm sure you guys seen the pictures where like they kind of removed it.
Yeah.
So I think that was a mistake, or either it's probably a mistake. They forgot to take it off. And now they're gonna add it back when it's time.
Definitely. Not to pump the market on those 2Ds, even though they've gone up 3x now since the marketplace 2 weeks ago.
And that's only because a YouTuber, this is the comic way, made a video on it. People would still be sleeping on it if he didn't bring it back to light.
Yeah, so, he has some good knowledge on that. He definitely is a guru.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about him? I know we talked about that. He actually set out a video, speaking to him, I think it was today, about him going to be one of the most expensive NFTs on the app. Post Comic-Con.
Yeah, if you're just going based off edition sizes, then he's like maybe like the 3rd or 4th most rare in terms of edition sizes. Yeah, like I grew up watching Powerpuff Girls, and him was like the most, their most toughest villain.
Okay,
it's kind of iconic.
Definitely. So so this week, the drop got changed from today to this Saturday. We all know that. And when they posted, they said Saturday morning cereal and cartoons was what they said. So my first thought was serial killers. Boom. And I was like, make a cartoon drop. Do you see maybe the Rowdy Rough Boys come into the app?
Oh, dude, I would love that. I don't see that this Saturday, but I see it eventually.
Yeah, dude, that would be dope. I'd not be upset.
Those 3 need to be like secret rares each, or like ultra rares. Like that episode, I remember when that episode like aired. That was like awesome. It was like a 2-parter too.
Exactly. Yeah, everybody had like the little kids. I was one of them. Like, oh, Puff Girls is a girl show, and here comes the Rowdy Rough Boys. I'm like, oh man, these guys are cool.
Right.
That was awesome. That's definitely groundbreaking.
Yeah, that would be a great Comic-Con exclusive though. That would be, oh man.
Yeah.
Because everyone who's on the app knows that the Powerpuff Girls is one of the hardest apps, the hardest sets to complete. So having something that's obtainable.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nuts. So so also with Comic-Con, where VeVe, they're trying to, attract more people to come to the app. For the VeVe drops,
Mhm.
how many drops do you think they're going to have during the 3 days that they're going to be involved in 3 days?
Oh, that's a good question too. Maybe at least five. They have to have at least five, because like I was on Twitter and Dan recently said that they've been holding back double drop days due to Comic Con. So they got a lot of material to drop, I think, and they're just gonna go crazy. They're gonna get exposure. I think they're gonna have multiple drops. They're gonna surprise us with a few. They're gonna drop a few things that we expect, I think. That's what I think.
Nice. Do you think it's going to be all in one day or spread across all three?
Oh, definitely spread out. They might even save the best for the last day. I don't know. They might do something special. They might do a secret drop, a quick drop. You like, you don't have in 5 minutes type drop. Who knows?
So
that
do
was
you
a-
think, so with those drops, how do you think they're gonna try to play it? Do you think they're gonna have, instead of the scarcity that it has now, with the 3,800 ultra rares or whatever it may be, do you think they're gonna have? Do you think that's when they're gonna jump up their edition numbers to have more people come on the app, download the app, and actually be able to obtain one of the figures itself? Or do you think they're gonna still kind of keep the edition low?
Great questions. I think they'll have a variance or what I'm trying to a multi what's the word I'm looking for? I think they'll have like multiple kind of drops. One will have like a lot of the drops where people can get in, and then the next one will be kind of like more scarce to have people understand that not everything is going to be easy to get, and they're going to like fluctuate with the drop sizes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is I'm, making some crazy Marvel drop, and there's like 1750 Iron Mans or Captain Americas, and with this new drop system, I miss out on it in the secondary market. That whatever Marvel drops as first ultra rare, you gotta think. I think you and I talked about this. Will be the Rizzo of Marvel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, anything, like you said, anything they drop is going to be, crazy.
Yeah,
And like
Spider-Man.
even a
Oh.
common, like this is the thing. Like it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be the Batman Black and White Series 1 of Marvel. Like everyone's going to sweat it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to be hyped beyond belief.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. And it's going to get worldwide exposure probably. NFTs already blowing up, and then Marvel and NFTs, it's going to be crazy.
yeah, and like I personally noticed that they have been slowing down their marketing ever since they've hired Roger and Cohen or R&K, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. Their marketing agency that markets for them. They've definitely slowed down a whole lot of their exposure that they've given so far, and everything has been word of mouth. And like, here's my thing. They were saying that Comic-Con usually has about 500,000 users for exposure. We have 400,000 users on our app right now. I can tell you for a fact, 80% of VeVe users are going to Comic-Con. We ain't gotta leave nowhere. This is the one time where we get full exposure into this wonderful world in this app. So the Comic-Con is gonna go bananas. I just want to know how many, like, what's gonna be the aftermath? If they release 20,000, of each item or 10,000 of each item for that expected exposure increase, because they've said it multiple times that this is going to be their actual breakout into the world. This is going to be their actual release. The testing's done. There's no more, we have to wait on the app for 50 minutes to try and, the circle of death, you have to load 2 hours before. None of that. Everything is smooth. We did everything. We did all the bugs for them. We told them everything that we need to do. The capture system. Thank you, David. Thank you, Dan. Thanks, Reese. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. They listen, and like a lot of companies don't. People sleep on the fact that we get a chance to talk to them every week during the AMA.
For real, man.
Company that's making $10 million a month minimum, just talk to and give them feedback. It's not happening.
Yeah, they're doing everything right. This is how you grow a company. This is how a company goes to the moon. They listen to the consumers. They actually implement the ideas. everybody's happy or should be happy, especially with these new drop updates. Like those came straight from community members. I remember when each individual people asked those, brought it up.
Man, I remember seeing the hate last Thursday on Twitter. Everybody was like flipping out, furious that about the ghost trap.
Oh yeah.
They didn't get one. Why didn't we get one? But then they got the people who were here when the app first started, when they said like there's gonna be 1750 of these, but they kept it covered. That there was a fraction, 25% of the people, maybe 100,000 users, 150,000 users.
Yeah.
And now then they let the exposure hop up to 400,000 users. And I don't think the people took that in thought. Like, now I have even less of a chance to get this than I initially had. So they took it out, the owners, which they're doing everything they can,
Yeah.
trying to keep everybody happy, keeping bots down. They made huge changes this week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
And it's crazy because everyone wants to say FUD, FUD, FUD. It was bots, it was bots, it was bots. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got one. He got one.
Yep.
We ain't bots.
Nope.
This new drop system, we both got sub 1K drops. Like,
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you.
Fast fingers.
Yeah, many
Keep the
years of
wife
video
happy.
games.
Gotta keep the wife happy.
Right.
Many years of video games, being ready. You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Everyone had the exact same advantage. There was no clock gate. There was nothing.
Got lucky.
For sure.
90% of people
just
5% was humans.
Yeah. People just need something to blame, And after this update, I don't think there's anything else left.
No, I don't see it until somebody gets one.
It's gonna be the
then
captcha.
capture comes up.
Yep.
And like, the capture screwed me out of it. Now I lost it. Get rid of the capture.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah. It's
I hate
always
to
going to be
see that.
something.
Yeah.
especially with
Yeah.
Comic-Con. So I wonder if VeVe is ready for the influx of new users. Like, is the app prepared to see triple the users that we have right now with these, possible 5 drops, maybe?
Yeah.
There are going to be issues with the app. Will the captions not load in time?
I asked Dan or Reese in one of those clubhouses in Discord, and he said that worry is basically over. Like the first influx of people, that was when they handled everything, and now they said they're ready, I think, for the most part. So we'll see.
Let's hope.
Okay.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Quick question to digress from Comic-Con and all this talk. Do you own any Umi stock?
Oh yeah. I'm heavily invested in Omi. I won't say how much of Omi I have, but I am almost, I'm just about equal, in terms of importance of both, because I come from the crypto world, and I'm just now getting into NFTs as well. Like, people call me an OG, but I'm learning just like everybody else. But maybe my uptake on the situation is quicker due to my crypto background. But yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm more invested in the NFT side. I'm not really much of a crypto. He got me into both of them. So, I think on my birthday, actually, March 7th, I got my first Umi token. And,
Okay.
I just kind of bought that little bag, got it tucked away. If it gets the dollar, like VeVe official said today,
Yeah.
$1, I'll be happy.
Well, let me just tell you what. Oh, go ahead. You're gonna say something?
No, I'm just waiting for
This is all for you.
that 10 cents conference, whether it be New York, New Las Vegas, whatever they want, I'll be there.
All right, that's what I was gonna say. Omi can change your life quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, let's say you just got $1 million, right? Like, any catalyst can shoot the price up to like 10 to 25 cents, and at that point, you already got more money than you probably ever had in your life. Like, crypto can do that, and the Omi token is based off the sales of the NFTs, and you see how the NFTs sell out every drop. So at some point, it's gonna get to a point where, like, we're gonna see some spikes, I think, that are unexpected. And not to mention the buybacks and the Omi burns and the utility of the VeVeverse and whatever else, the accessories. Like, it's the deflationary asset. So I think the Omi token is special, and that's why I kind of put emphasis on that as well. So that's just what I got to say about it.
It's definitely good to know. I mean, a lot of people I feel don't know that about Omi. I mean, like I said, I dabble mostly into the NFT side. I love comics. You know, I grew up watching them, so you know the black and white. I'm all over that. But to see
Right.
here, you know, I don't think I ever thought about an aspect of when those get sold. You know, Omi is also affected by it. So that's a good pointer.
Yeah, the tokenomics are like it's a crazy thing to actually think about in the actual long-term effects of the cryptocurrency. And people don't realize, maybe because it's too hard to buy, because you have to buy on one exchange, send it from here to there, and you have to sell this to buy this with this. It's a lot. I get it. Cool. For us who might have been in crypto for, more than 6-7 months before the Dogecoin pop. And this is the thing,
Yeah.
like, only went to 1 cent without any marketing, without anything. There was no advertisement at all. This is all Telegram, all Discord, all word of mouth, maybe a few houses. It went to a penny in like literally 2 weeks. So you're telling me that once we actually get Logan Paul, who's mentioned Omi on his podcast multiple times, Andre Jick, who actually is on Millennial Money with like Meet Kevin, Graham Stephan, and Jeremy something, big investors in the crypto space, and he invested 150K in April. And why hasn't he said anything about it? He's not selling anything. He bought a DeLorean that day. He believes in the project. So these are some big names. And once we actually start getting marketing, because I bet that they reached out and was like, hey, when can we talk about this? Now that NDAs are going to be, rolled out, they already said in their AMAs that they're going to reach out to TikTokers, YouTubers, and vloggers and, have them start marketing over time. But once that happens, it's going to, come on, man.
Yeah, and you remember that price hike when Marvel was announced? Like it jumped like maybe 0.4%, and that was only on BitForex. Wait till we get on Binance and KuCoin where people have easy access. Wait till they start announcing, the likes of Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever else, and people have easy access to buy these coins. It's going to jump a few cents at a time, I think, for some of these announcements.
Yeah, definitely. And like, here's the thing, like these people are completely underestimating the power of social media. Elon Musk single-handedly took Dogecoin, which if Gale, I'm not sure how long you've been in crypto, but in 2017, Dogecoin was a joke until December 2019, it's been a joke. 2020, it was still a joke because it is a joke. The whole coin is a facade. It's shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it as I see it. Right? This is a real token with real utility. Like Elon Musk, where you at? We need a spaceship to Mars, bro. Like,
I was in crypto in 2017. I had multiple chances to get $1 million Doge, but like you said, it was a joke, so I didn't do it. I should have just did it and held on it. It's crazy, but I agree with everything you just said. Yep.
Same.
That's what I'm waiting for. Comic-Con. It's our first official release. We are in such a good position, man. I don't have 1,000 collectibles like Ray. You got a pretty strong hand over there, man. Keep it going. I'm trying to get to your level one day, but we're small fry, just trying to get to a big pond.
Trust me, I feel like I'm small fry too. Like I don't have a lot of money, but I'm doing what I can. I'm actually like taking out of other investments to put into Omi, so out of my crypto investments, because I see Omi is that that big. I mean, the collectibles too, NFT. So just doing what I can with what I got.
I hear you.
That's all you can do.
I hear you. I just look at it as like a Decentraland standpoint. I look at Decentraland and it's no shade, no shots fired, but like, yo, it's a joke. Like that compared to what VeVeVerse is actually going to be when I see like their shirts versus what Superman's wearing or what Mara's wearing, like that detail's like unbelievable. This hoverboard is going to be fire. And everyone's speaking on the fact that in the previous AMAs, they mentioned that Todd Batman will be animated. Batman Who Laughs, which is at $40 right now, is going to be customizable. In the videos, he has a mace. In the app, he don't got no mace. You telling me that? Come on.
Yeah, if you do your due diligence, like there's no reason not to be super bullish on this. Like that's why I started a channel myself. I read the white paper, and as soon as I read the white paper, I downloaded the app. I bought a Dick Spring Joker for like $60, and the rest is history. I just got hooked, and the sky's the limit with these collectibles if you know what's coming.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. Pretty much just hold on to see what happens after Comic-Con, because someone's telling me a lot more floors are going to raise a lot higher, and floors that are already higher now are going to be even more higher.
Yep, and I made a post on Twitter like a couple hours ago. Like I'm giving a 10% chance that VeVe's presence is like underwhelming and the prices don't move. You got to expect that. You can't get your hopes too high because it's possible that nothing really changes. And if that's the worst case scenario, and if that happens, like nothing changes, VeVe's still going to the moon. It's just going to take its time,
Definitely.
Yeah, every great company was built, over time and had some struggles and challenges to overcome. Take Tesla, for example. He went bankrupt. He almost went bankrupt like 3 times, but he's the second richest person in the world. Like Alcon said that we're not going to be the Netflix of NFTs. We will be the Walmart of NFTs. I'll take it one step further and say that we will be the Amazon of NFTs. Anything you want, they got it. Literally, unlike in February, March, where you had to wait 3 hours to get your collectible. Now you're getting it in a minute, 2 minutes. Everything is running super smooth. And the one thing that blows my mind is you don't have to know anything about cryptocurrency at all to buy these NFTs. Everything is being done in the back end. Oh, you want some coins? I'm gonna buy it just like Pokemon Go. I need some extra Pokeballs.
Yep.
You spend my $10.
Yeah.
So
that's so smart. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they did that. It's just because I play Pokemon Go too, and like whenever you want that item, you just buy it. You buy those Pokeballs, you buy those whatever, and it's not even crypto. It's the same as gems. You're not even gonna be thinking about it when you buy these accessories and items and weapons or whatever else they're gonna have.
Yeah, but like
Very off topic. I'm sorry.
no, continue.
You doing GoFest this weekend?
No, actually, it's been a while since I actually played, but I do have the app still on my phone. I just been focused on VeVe and stuff. It's been a while though, but I got like 200. I got 2 million. What do you call it? That you use to level up the Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah, I got like 2 million Stardust just sitting there.
Oh man, yeah, I'm huge into it. So I'm sorry. You strung my heart.
Okay. Yeah, bro.
So on the fact of Pokemon Go, I did mention it in one of the AMAs like a month ago or something to see if when we get Apple glasses or Google Glass, Microsoft HoloLens, I know that they've been in talk with HoloLens since 2017, 2018, but they're stupidly priced, and I get that. But once they actually get to that point where we can actually just wear our glasses anywhere we go, and the AR VeVeverse will pop up in front of us, are they going to work with like Niantic to get all of the data that has been recorded from Pokemon Go? You scan a Pokestop, you get all of that real world data. You get the actual layout of everything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're going to try and use that mainframe or software or data to expand on their VeVeverse.
I think that's a good point you bring up. I made a video about Big Red Button Entertainment. I don't know if you guys know about that. That's Ecomi's partnership with basically Big Red Button Entertainment has Niantic under their belt. So I believe that that they have access to that data if they want it, especially if we have Pokemon. There's no reason for them to like share all that data. But if you guys look up Big Red Entertainment, the website, you'll see an awesome video, little demo video. They're partnered with Google Maps, so they have all that data. They got tons of games. It's crazy. And that's just one partnership of many. They got Pixion Games, as I'm sure you guys have heard recently.
Yeah.
And tons of, and a few other I'm sure we don't even know about yet.
That's crazy. You
So-
definitely done your knowledge, your research on this.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I was in the trenches when I first started my YouTube video. I was doing nothing but deep dives on the partnerships, on whatever else, and then I just started branching out to the collectibles.
So do you have
Okay.
do you have any advice for somebody trying to start their own YouTube channel for this or?
Yeah, community is important. Be engaged. Twitter is your best friend. It goes down on Twitter right now. Twitter is basically the VeVeverse right now. Everybody's talking on Twitter. The community is large on Twitter. That's one I'll give you guys. Find your niche, whatever your niche is going to be. Either you're going to talk about the Umi token or the NFTs or both. Like me, I talk about the collectibles more so. I don't talk about the Umi token because I know what that's going to do. Buy it, hold it, wait for it to go up. That's Umi in a nutshell. But the
Yep.
collectibles, there's so much to talk about. These characters. You could talk about the additions. You could talk about what's undervalued. There's so much opportunity with the collectibles, and there's not many people doing it. Me, NFT Pirates, we're talking about the collectibles, and I can't think of too many people else who are doing that. So if you niche down, then people are gonna gravitate to your channel because they're looking for a certain thing. Just stick, be confident in yourselves. Know that whatever you're putting out is the business. Like you gotta know your content is the shiznit. You know what I'm saying? Like have confidence in yourself. I don't care if you get like five viewers per video. Just keep putting it in at work, and your viewers are going to multiply. Like I was getting like 50 to 100 views per video back in the day, and now I'm getting like on average 500 to 1,000 now. And that's just because I stuck with the program. I stuck with it. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Oh, well, unless you're Cabell Anderson, because his stuff just blew up. But yeah,
Cabell don't sleep.
Nope.
yeah. Other than that, just stick with the program. Put in the work. It takes time and effort. It's gonna come. You just gotta stay consistent though. So that's what I got.
So you said when you started your YouTube channel, or before you did, when you thought you were going to and wanted to, after you started doing some of your research, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Well, good question, because I know you can get monetized, right? So I started with NBA Top Shots, but I was kind of late to that party. And like I said, once I found out about VeVe, it was game over. So I knew that VeVe was just starting out, and if I could be one of the first few YouTubers to talk about VeVe, as much as VeVe grows, my channel should grow as long as I'm putting out valuable content, because there's not many people doing it.
Definitely.
So, and it's still early. Like you guys are still early. Whoever else comes behind you, if they start putting out content, you're paving the way for yourself for possible residual income, because I just got monetized, right? So I'm making money off the views. I'm making money on the videos that I've already made. So I made videos like months ago, right? And when people from Comic-Con come in and they start watching them, I'm gonna get paid from those videos because they're viewing them. So that's a way to get residual income right there. So that's one of my biggest motivations. And plus, VeVe is just fun to talk about. So why not get paid to talk about something you're going to talk about anyway, most likely.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
enjoy it. Like you said, you got 100 different black and white figures coming out eventually. We got 20 of them so far. So 80 more to talk about.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy. Like you mentioned Darwin the other day. You just talked about that one, the artist. That's it. And you're just gonna have, probably 60 plus artists coming out that they haven't released yet.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of content that you can create.
Yeah. And I didn't even talk about the artist. I just talked about the Darwin Cook Batman. You can go into detail about Darwin Cook, his history, his past works. Like VeVe, that's another reason why I chose to call me, because I knew that at some point there's going to be so much content to cover. You're not even going to have time to cover it all. Other YouTubers, they don't know what to talk about. Like they have to think hard about what their next video is going to be. Call drops it the next day. Like, there's updates constantly. There's drop news you could talk about. There's so much to talk about. Just pick what you want, and you got content forever. So.
Exactly. Which that brings up a good point, because yesterday you could have, somebody that started out could have made 2 videos yesterday. Like breaking news, VeVe's changing their drop date this week, Thursday to Saturday. Could have been, a quick 5-minute video. You got a video, and then you also could have hopped on the train about the Ecto 1.
Yep.
You got Ecto 1 coming out. You got 3 different models coming out. So
yep.
There's a ton of things you could talk about. It's crazy.
And then you got the drop update the drop updates you could have made a video about. You could talk about any given collectible in the app. You could talk about just your thoughts on the collectibles or your thoughts on Economy, where it's headed. There's just so many options. Just pick your choice and, you know, commit to it.
Definitely. I mean, I feel like this is a good community for flippers as well. You know, I'm holding all day, but you still have flippers out there everywhere you go. So if a flipper is interested in, all right, the Actor 1's coming out, they don't know about Ghostbusters, they don't know what it could become. They're gonna watch a video to see what kind of valuable information they can learn, and say, all right, I got the ultra rare. This one, you know, just like the 1 in 6, you can, you know, play with it. It could be drivable eventually, but they can use that in their arsenal when they go to flip it. You know, make 2, 3x, whatever they're gonna decide to do.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good point as well.
Yeah, there's so much potential with this. Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick about the ghost trap, I don't know how much time you have left to chat with us.
I got time.
Nice.
I got time, bro. Whatever you want to do.
All right, perfect. So like the ghost trap, I personally think that, you know, for the firsts, I think that is going to be a pretty good item to hold, but I'm not sure what your insight might be. As we mentioned, you know, there's not many people who can actually complete the set with that platinum Moogly at $10,000, you know. So what would you think long term?
Yeah. Say, you know, we know that sets will play a role with the master collectors in the future, but we don't have all the details on that. So also don't value a collectible based on if you can complete the set. It's still the first, you know, interactive with sound, so it's going to hold value. You don't need to have the whole set to hold a particular collectible. Like if I only had the Rizzo, that would be enough. I don't need to complete the first Batman set. You know. So if you can afford it, I would, you know, hold on to it if that's what you want to do.
It makes sense. I mean, people are gassed right now about their Todds.
Yeah.
They're going crazy. Like, oh, I could only afford a Todd because, you know, Joe Mad was so much in the aftermarket. You know, everything was so much money in the aftermarket. Everybody's going crazy because, yeah, they don't have a Rizzo, they don't have the Becky, but they got their Todd that's, you know, coming up to 800. It's gonna be 1K, I bet.
Yeah.
They're gonna be stoked.
Yeah, I think Joe has to do the same thing too.
Yeah. Even with the Da Vinci Pride, for example, I know I'm not gonna complete that set because I'm not gonna pay for Amelia. I'm not gonna pay for a Cleopatra.
Bro, you know,
that's great.
I literally just bought my Amelia this morning for like $620, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
He texted me the throw emoji face. I'm like, oh
yeah,
my god,
like
man.
literally sick. I woke up, I was like, oh, my mayor sold. Market. Oh, this is a nice mint. Buy. I was like, damn it, that's my Comic-Con gems. So,
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm just speaking, you know, personally. Like I know my financial situation, so I'm gonna use that money for something else. But if you can complete that set, or if the Cleopatra speaks to you, then you know there's no wrong way to collect. But my point was that I'm not gonna pass up on the Pride poster because I know I'm not gonna complete that set. You know.
Definitely.
true.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Pride poster? Do you think the floor is gonna stay the same, or do you think it's gonna be something that you might be interested in selling to do something else with it, like get maybe a Rizzo if you don't have one?
I actually think I'm just gonna keep both of mine. I traded a Todd and a Supergirl recently for a second one. I got my first one, which is a 63 mint, like a number 63 mint during the drop.
Wow.
And I don't plan on selling that for like less than 50K.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh man.
yeah, that's the potential I see with it. I think it's already worth like 5 to 10K right now, just being a sub 100 Da Vinci's first ever NFT. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Congrats, bro. Congrats.
Definitely.
So to touch on
I need it. Thanks.
so to touch on your 53 mint or 63 mint, what do you think about the randomized edition numbers for this new drop?
Yeah, I actually love it. I love it. It's another way to like gamify it almost. It makes it really fair. I guess you still need speed to get into the drop, you know, because the collectibles are limited. But other than that, if you're in there, you know, it can be anybody's guess. You can't really complain because you can get the 41st, or you can get like some random number, but you can't be mad at what you get.
You got one.
Yeah,
You're one of the, you know,
Yeah.
to talk about the ultra rare. You're one of the 4,444 people that actually got one. So you
Yeah.
should be happy right away.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what mint you got, you're
That's
in
like
there.
that's 10% of the users, roughly.
Yeah.
This is 10% of the users that we know of. They said
Yeah.
we had 350,000 users a month ago. Realistically, it's blown up since then. Personally, I went on Clubhouse this morning and told, maybe 100 people about it, and they were just like, "Oh shit, this is great. Do you see this Superman?
Yep.
This is really Superman. It's licensed."
It's
I was
real.
like, "Yeah, guys, it's licensed. We're coming to open seas next month." They're just like, "No." I was like, so
Yeah.
I've been
Mhm.
pumping this on Clubhouse here and there. I'm not trying to get it, too known before I can at least fill up my bag. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I gotta eat.
Right? Yeah. I ain't mad at you. This is a smart thing to do. Like sometimes I even like second guess putting out the videos I put out because I'm competitive. I'm like, this is gonna change some stuff, and I'm trying to get an advantage too. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I watch your videos constantly. And I seen that Darwin Cook, paused it, went bought one, came back, I played the video.
same thing. Same thing. Especially with like the Jason Fabok. I was like, I can't miss out. I FOMO. I was like, whatever.
Right?
It is. But Thompson's a major culprit of this FOMO. By the way, every morning I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
6 a.m. Central.
Oh man.
Yeah, for real, right? I watch him every day too. That's what I started without watching him. So he's like a morning ritual of mine. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Crazy. It's crazy what this community can do, and everyone's so in tune and willing to help each other out at any point. Like literally, it doesn't make any sense. I haven't experienced this in any other community of anything. People suck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm so committed to this community, because I've been in 2017. I haven't seen anybody this united. I think Ecomi makes a good, has a good platform for people to connect through the collectibles. We're so early that we can it's actually we can talk to each other and it seems real. We can build relationships, if not friendships online. They just got to build the metaverse so we can hang out.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I see it being the VeVe verse. The closest thing that I can see it to like right now is Grand Theft Auto 5, just with wearable glasses.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5, you it's been open for like 5-6 years now. Everyone goes on it literally, like there's a major following, and all you do is just sit there and hang out with your friends. Oh, let's put up on so-and-so,
Yeah.
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 Let's run this mission real quick. Let me go to your penthouse.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I see a lot of similarities.
I mean,
The only thing.
to COVID too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think COVID is helping this platform as well.
Yeah, it is.
Instead of buying a used physical collectible, you don't know if somebody else doesn't take care of their personal hygiene as well. They don't know if they're sick. They put it in the box, ship it to you. There's none of that. You can sell on the market, but you're not touching anything. It's safe.
Yeah, bro.
Huge.
Can you imagine if the world, for whatever reason, goes on another lockdown and the VeVe verse is active? People are gonna spend all their time in the VeVe verse.
Man,
Ready Player One, bro.
who cares about Fortnite? I'm gonna get on my hoverboard. I'm gonna go anywhere I want.
Yeah,
bro. Like you said,
music.
Yeah, Ready Player One. Like if you remember, the world situation was kind of horrible, and people spent all their time in the Oasis. So if the world ever goes south and we still got technology like this, Omi's going to $10 and everybody's going to be burning that Omi in the VeVe verse every day.
Oh,
yeah,
man. It's gonna be gross.
And my thing is, I like how Omi's going to be such a great token in the long run, because I've been in crypto for some time now, and I've seen some pops. I've seen the Tron pop, the XLL, the XLM pop, the crazy random tokens. Like Dogecoin blows my mind till this day, because if Dogecoin can do it, you bet your ass VeVe's gonna do it. They actually got a product.
Yeah.
what crypto actually has a product that works, like actually works with utility. You know, like that's not DeFi, because DeFi, I understand they have like protocols and all that good stuff. Cool, like I get it. You know, this is not a BitConnect. This ain't no rug pull. This is real product, real. You know, if they're gonna do something and be a rug pull, they're gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Marvel's not gonna work with X, Y, and Z. DC is not gonna work with X, Y, and Z. General Motors is not going to work with X, Y, and Z. You know, they had them with their lawsuit where they froze almost $5 million of assets.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't bother them at all. These are well-established people with very, very large portfolios in business. You know,
Right.
they're not Joe Schmo like Bill Gates starting in his garage.
Yeah.
No offense, Bill. Like, you did it, bro.
Definitely.
But still, you know, they're really experienced people.
Definitely.
Right. And no shade to Doge, because I actually respect what Doge is doing, because it's the people's coin. Like, if people chose, you know, currency is just what people accept, and the community of Doge is strong. So that's why it's stayed solid for so long. And they just have Elon pumping it right now. And that's the only thing. The only thing I have against Doge is that there are other legit cryptos that should be pumping like Doge is pumped. But like I said, Doge is the people's crypto, and that's what crypto is all about. You choose a currency, and people decide to use it. It's, you know, and that's the currency now. But Umi has Marvel behind it, possibly Pokemon, Alcon, you know, our Ecomi leaders. It's got so much behind it. So yeah, like you said, if Doge can do it, you already know where Umi's going.
Definitely.
Yep. I just need Elon Musk, man. Yo, pilot that ship to Mars, bro. I don't want to beat you there, dude. I'm telling you. I think that we have some big things coming. Oh, like, if we can take a second, real quick second, to like just, what do you think is a prospective licensor that would interest you that you can see coming soon?
Licensor,
Yeah,
I can see Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. I can see both of those.
Okay. Is that what you'll be most excited about?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got a lot of. I'm a nerd. I like a lot of stuff. I'm already excited about DC. I like the Justice League Unlimited. You know, all those superheroes. I like Marvel. I just got done watching the movies all over again. So
Nice.
yeah, basically Pokemon. You know, Naruto. Any anime.
Yep, anime will be huge.
I'd ride around the VeVe verse on a Nimbus. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, that would be fire.
Yeah,
I do that all day.
that's
That
what's
would
up,
be fire.
Oh, sorry, I can't come into work today. I'm sick. I gotta fly around on my Nimbus.
Okay,
dude. All day.
Yeah.
okay, that would be dope. That would
Oh
be dope.
man, or even a Dragonite. I'd hop on a Dragonite and fly around.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Bro, now you're talking.
you do it.
I think
These
it's gonna be.
thoughts.
I think it's gonna be big. Okay, here's my question, Gale. Do you watch Loki from Marvel, like the
Yeah,
series?
I gotta catch up on like 3 episodes, but yeah.
Gee, did you finish?
And that was one episode just came out yesterday.
The episode came out yesterday, guys. Listen, what happened in this episode, I think, is going to like literally, it could connect to the VeVe verse. So speculation is coming, guys. You heard it here
Okay.
first. VeVe Addicts, we said it.
He's gonna be up all night watching the last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was just starting off slow. It was going slow at first, so I took my time, and then I started watching other stuff. But you got to trust Marvel, I guess. You know, Marvel always comes through with it, so I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna finish it.
They came through in a big way. And the next series is called Marvel What Ifs. So, you know, what if it's just so happens to be like, you know, the multiverse or like the VeVe verse? We got a license.
Yeah,
I see. Okay.
You never know. It would line up with the timeline for the VeVe verse.
Bro, that'd be crazy if VeVe was in tune with Marvel that much, where they lining up shows to the VeVe verse. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy.
I think that, you know, it's going to be a very, very big what if. What happens with Comic-Con? What happens with their first rollout? What happens with their first iterations of the VeVe-verse? Is it going to be like the Central End where it's like, or is it going to be a nice fluid motions? Is it going to be like the Avatar comic book, like the Avatar anime show, or is it going to be trash like the Avatar real life, movie, which was trash?
Right.
I think they're just waiting to see where that's going to come, but I see it, bro. That the dots are there. I'm telling you. You heard it here first.
You gotta draw a line in between them.
and the VeVe verse is basically the what do you call it, the multiverse, because we got so many characters. We got Batman, we got Tokidoki. You can do so many crossovers, so many possibilities.
It's insane.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, oh man, Marvel did it with Spider-Man. With that was the first iteration of it, but let's just see where it goes. Let's see.
Hey, you gotta think though, DC is tied into the Pop-Up Girls. DC produced the first appearance of the Pop-Up Girls in the comic book.
Really?
Shout out to the Comic Guru. He had that video on him when he showed the first edition of him, and in the top left corner you see the DC sign, the symbol for DC. So that's something right there. I'm pretty sure there's already a Ghostbusters and Batman comic out there. And I know for sure there's a 4-set Marvel DC comic book, Avengers versus Avengers.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, Justice League versus Avengers.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And they do have like the Frank Kozak Labbits with the Batman collab. So possibilities.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You mentioned Powerpuff Girls, and I thought about the new series. Is it a new series or a new movie that's coming out?
I think it's a new series.
Really?
Yes. I told you when I said buy a Bubbles now if you can. They have a new series coming out. Buy all 3 of them, because one, if the Bubbles takes off anymore now,
it's unattainable.
It's crazy money, But then it gives growth for the the Blossom, Buttercup, Mayor,
Professor
Mojo
Utonium, which is like only 2K right now, but there's like 450 of them. Woo, boy.
The Pop-Up Girls is coming back out, and it's crazy.
And then you got the Ghostbusters movie coming back out. You got a new Batman movie coming out.
We have the Sandman movie coming out.
Yeah, for Death.
Yep.
Shout out Death.
Death is going to be on the rise.
It's all lining up. Everything VeVe's dropping, we already have, and they got something new coming, a revamp. It's crazy how it's aligning like that.
And I did the new Ghostbusters movie. Another meant to keep an eye out on is 1969, the year it's supposedly taking place in.
Okay,
that's nice.
Oh, quick Google search, so you find out all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, that's so much potential. Just going to the moon. It's just taking a while.
Yep.
Nothing happens overnight.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. Nothing big. I mean, nothing lasts long.
No, it's an investment. You gotta sit on it, hold it, and hope you get what you want out of it.
The only thing that sucks about being this early is that we gotta wait for all this awesomeness that we know is coming.
Oh man, when I was looking into the 100 black and white Batman figures, that Bane is just so intense looking.
Yeah,
I want it now. And that's a screenshot of a release date of like 2023. I don't think I have it in me to wait a year and a half.
I don't think it'll take that long. I heard a rumor that we get Batman Black and White every 6 weeks. So
they're coming up then. Last
drop,
20th.
Should be. They might even do it for Comic-Con. They might drop the next series.
Just thinking about that.
Yeah, well, it is their biggest sponsor, and I haven't seen much DC drop. Ghostbusters, Mattel.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
I was pretty let down when Ito wasn't a drop this week.
Ooh. Yeah. I think that Ito might be a secret drop on Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean it's Ultraman Day. What
is it? It's this Saturday.
Yes, sir. 17th.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Oh man, keep an eye out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice one.
Okay.
Ooh, Comic-Con. I think that they're actually gonna finally release that midnight
Midnight
Cth- Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Yep.
Where'd you hear?
Well, I mean,
It's
it's the only one that's left. I mean, it might be the Chupacabra, it might be the Cthulhu. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at my cryptozoics in a long time, but
Did you get that? Did you get that from my video, or you just thought about that?
You got it from your video.
of course I got it from your video.
Oh,
But like,
okay.
it's
Put 'em on
solidifying.
blast.
No, it's solidifying because like you're right. Everything, I think everything that's covered up right now is going to be released either at Comic-Con or before Comic-Con.
Okay.
Like,
No, I was
everything.
just trying to make sure that you didn't come up with that on your own, because I'm like, okay, if you're thinking it and I'm thinking it, then it's probably a thing.
No, I
Definitely could
be
be.
watching, man. You know, I do my due diligence on everything. I try to, and
Yeah.
honestly, I've been holding on to these Cryptkins since release
Oh,
date,
man.
Yeah, me too.
and I've been waiting for that midnight. I'm like, ooh, when's that coming? Because it looks crazy online, like the
Yeah.
actual picture. So
I wonder if that'll be a set on its own, or if that's going to be like a part of the next drop, Cryptkins drop set.
And that'd be interesting. So I think that'd be the only set, if it's not on its own, to have 2 ultra rares in the same set, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, because this Cryptkins set is already completed. So what are they going to do? So
True.
yeah, I think it might be an individual like Superman.
that'd be cool.
I would be mad.
I'm surprised everyone's still sleeping on Superman myself. Like it's the only one of one set that's under $1,000, right? Or am I bugging?
Barda,
Bro.
fluctuating around like 980.
Oh, I'm sorry, not $20.
Yeah, that Barda is ugly, but yeah, that master collection, that's gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, I still want one. I need a barter. I want one.
Man, I want a Starfire so bad, but it went up to like 1.1K. I was like, yeah, I need to wait till after on first.
I sold the bubbles. That's how I got my Starfire.
Oh, really?
I hope it
Yeah, I
was
sold
a
one for
double.
like 3.5. What's that?
I hope it was a double.
A double?
I hope so.
Double
What you
digit.
mean?
No, I hope you got like 2 bubbles and sold 1.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm keeping my last bubbles for sure.
Definitely. Was that the one gifted to you?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome,
A
man.
gifted of bubbles. That's
Oh man.
good stuff, man. Good stuff.
When I heard
Yeah,
that, I
bro.
was like blown away.
Me too, man. Like I was like a month into my YouTube channel and I made a video, I think, about like kind of like about being an investor in these things. And then somebody who was generous was like, I guess it must have resonated with them. And so they wanted to help me out. They were like, hey man, maybe this will help you out in your journey. And I was like, thank you, bro. It will. So I completed like 4 sets with that bubble sale.
Oh shit,
Wow.
that's nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, like I only needed like one more. I needed a Marceline, a Mare, then I bought, the Starfire, and then something else.
Yeah. You said you
Yeah.
sold bubbles for 3.5?
Yeah, they were going for like 4.2, 3.5 on average. So that was on the low end. I sold mine for 3.5.
So do you think it's gonna ever get back to that?
Definitely. It's just gonna take time.
Definitely. I can see that.
The way I see it is if it's hit an all-time high, eventually it might get to that all-time high again, especially since we're this early. We're 9 months into the app, 10 months into the app, and there's a lot of paper hands who have fallen out. Like, all right, cool. You don't want your gems? Cool, bet. You don't want your collectibles? You want to sell it for a deal? Cool, great.
Awesome.
Get out.
Yeah.
We'll hold them. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Because this is a space of collectors. The
Yeah.
people are here for some quick cash, but everyone who's actually a collector, like I've been collecting shoes for
Oh my god, we've been into that
years, whether
Yeah.
it be shoes, watches, whatever, comics. Like I started collecting comics like 3 years ago. I don't even know about comics. I was like, oh, comic books, cool. Yard sale, cool. I might find a come up, great.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I like deals. I understand
Yeah.
going to appreciate in value over time. They only make so many of them.
I mean, I don't think there's a wrong way to do VeVe. Like, if you watch the Alcon interview, he said that flippers are healthy for the market as well. Like
Yeah.
we all coincide. You know, one doesn't work without the other, really. So, you know.
I'm banking on the floor prices and everything dropping after Comic-Con. I say Comic-Con, we're going to see a big up 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after Comic-Con. I think like mid-August, everything's going to start dropping down again.
That's a possibility.
And I'm going to have my bag ready. So I'm going to scoop it all up and hope that the floors raise up eventually.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. You got to take emotion out of it. You got to understand the cycles and, buy the rumor, sell the news type activity, and just
Definitely.
be patient and wait to strike,
Yeah.
I'm banking on it.
Well, what's your strategy for Comic-Con?
I think I want to have some gems on standby for sure. If I can manage that. Just be ready, Is it on the weekend? Do you know?
It is.
It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll be in tune then. Everything is off the schedule. Comic-Con all weekend then.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's crazy too, because if I peeked really quick, and you can buy, I guess these vendors are buying time slots. So VeVe could have a time slot from 2 to 3 a.m. in that for the time frame, but it'd be California time frame. You know what I mean? That's San Diego. That'd be crazy. So 2 to 3, if that's that time frame for me, well, for us, that's 5 to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You see, and here's my thing. I don't think that they want to have it at a crazy hour because they're looking to have the most eyes on it. And they have they got the funds. They made $60 million so far this year. That's a great fiscal year, my guy. Bring that to tank. Like
Mark Cuban, where you at?
Mark Cuban's gonna be sweating VeVe like, oh, did you see what happened at Comic-Con?
Yeah.
They made this much money. They sell out in 2 seconds. It's gonna be crazy.
I got a basketball team if you want to make some NFTs out of that.
Like,
hey, he's already heavy in Top Shots. He's been on the Top Shot live streams and stuff. So just wait until he's on VeVe. It's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
Insane.
And like, my thing is, I wonder how many people know about VeVe at a large capacity. Just they can't say anything due to non-disclosure agreements, because we know that their current non-disclosure agreements have been absolutely bananas. Because I know, I think he knows, I think Pokemon's around the corner. We got Pokemon. If Jeremy Padawa's an active investor, hasn't sold out anything, I think our chances are good.
Yeah.
Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh. Same thing with Digimon. Oh God. Same thing with Overwatch. Like same thing with
Nintendo.
Super
Nintendo.
Mario.
Like where we're going is so large that, as they mentioned months ago, and every company that they've gone to and they got turned down to is now crawling back. Like, please let us go on your website.
Yep.
They got Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. That's
he said
Dior. That means Travis Scott. Like, come on. All the Travis Scott collabs in there.
Crazy.
Like, people be sleeping on these artists that they have, and Artist Alley is huge. I think that they actually will have Banksy on there coming soon. Alec Monopoly on there coming soon. Alec, I love your work, bro. Like, so CMB. I don't know who those people are.
Cash Money.
Oh, Cash Money? Really?
Yeah, YMCMB without the YM.
Wow.
Birdman Peace Out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. And they got OVO, like just to call a few people that David Hughes following, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So going back, really quick to what you said about the Comic-Con, what do you think a decent amount of gems to have for this event would be?
Great question.
Shoot. I mean,
it's hard to know, right? It's really hard to know.
I mean, it depends on your financial situation. Like
there you go.
200 to be solid, I think, just to be able to.
He's like, whoa.
200. 200 per drop. You hope? I think you mean.
I know, right?
You mean.
I'm always thinking of, like, for the average Joe. So, for me, I'm an average Joe too. I mean, 500 would be solid. If you can't afford a lot, even 100, whatever you can afford, basically have that ready on the app.
I hear you. I get it.
Right.
I get it.
Definitely.
But
I'm stressing about that personally.
I
I'm
personally think that you're going to need at least 250 per drop. And I think there's going to be 2 drops a day minimum, maybe 3 drops a day. So 500 per day.
And that's assuming you can get to all the drops.
Yeah. But
and that market price.
that secondhand market.
Yeah.
Too much.
Oh yeah, forget about it. If you don't get it on the drop, you might as well forget about it unless you got the money.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm hoping if Marvel does come, fast fingers.
Yep. And here,
bro.
I think
I need that Iron Man.
Definitely need that Iron Man. Definitely need that Iron Man.
I need an Iron Man. I need a Captain America. And my girl needs a Captain America, or she'll kill me. So
You'll be getting her.
Yes.
she ain't getting my Iron Man, bro. She ain't getting my cap. Those are mine. She'll get her own.
Yeah.
So
Crazy, man.
all right, cool. I don't want to keep you for too long. I know we got the AMA coming in like 10 minutes. So,
okay.
I'll
Appreciate
see you
your time.
on there, bro. We'll definitely see you on there. If you want to ever do another video, I would love to
even just
have you
chat.
back. Yeah,
Definitely
even
just chat, man. You're a cool dude. I appreciate all your your time you put into your channel, because like I said, I love watching your channel, man. I be watching YouTube constantly, and you throw out some good information without a doubt.
Appreciate it. You guys have a channel up already or no?
We're trying. We're attempting it possibly.
Yes, we do have a channel out. You will be our first video,
Hopefully,
if you don't
maybe.
mind.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
sooner the better.
We got that thumbs up approval.
Yeah.
So man, set it up, get the video out, and start. That's all you got. The quality. I mean, don't worry about perfection. Like me, I just started off making videos for my phone, and I'm still doing it to this day. So just put out the content and keep the content coming once you do. So don't worry about perfections. Get your name right and put the video up there and hashtag it so people can find it. And I'll promote it myself and just start. The sooner the better.
We appreciate that, man. We really do. Thank you.
That's
but
awesome.
we'll definitely try and get some more interviews going. If we can get Ray Fixie on here, if we can get Butt Thompson, Crypto Maniac, the Todd Father, or NFT Pirates, anybody to just get their insight, because your insights are very, very important to the community.
Definitely.
It has been a major help to all of us viewers, because we've been viewers up until this first video. So it's actually made a world of difference. So
And we're talking to one of the goats.
Hey, that's all.
It's your bro, man.
Oh man, I love that intro.
So
hey, that's awesome to hear, guys. Like, this is really surreal, because honestly, I'm just some guy who started a YouTube channel myself, and I just started early enough, so it's really cool and surreal to hear that coming from people. But it feels great though.
Definitely.
Anytime, man.
Without a doubt.
Well, we'll definitely see you at the 10 Cent conference, wherever it's held.
I'll pay for your way there. Don't worry about it. All time and everything.
Okay. All right.
I will hold him to that.
Hold me to that. It's on video. We got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, man. Thanks so much.
Thanks
Have
so
a
much.
great night. We'll
Talk to
see
you
you at
soon.
the AMA.
Thank
All
you.
right. We'll talk in the DMs and stuff. We'll talk. All right. I'll see you guys.
Thanks,
Perfect,
buddy.
man. Have a great night.
Peace out, guys.
Take care.
Later.